welcome back to Thief Dash, our endless runner. In this video, we will talk about how to create a game over condition where if the player runs into the night, we get a game over. So, let's go ahead and get that started. The game over will trigger if the player collides with the knight. So, we could say player... I already picked player. On collision. If the player is on a collision with the knight. Now, we could start programming this right here, but I plan on having several other enemies that we can cause a game over. So, what I'm going to do is let's add a global variable. And we'll say that this global variable is game active, and that is a Boolean, and we will start that off with true. So that Boolean variable is just saying that right now we are playing the game. So the first thing that we would do here is we would say knight destroy, and then system Boolean, let's set the Boolean to, is the game active? No, it is not. So now that that's happened, let's go ahead and create our game over. So the system, let's check the Boolean. And right now it's saying if the Boolean is set, is game active. And I want to say if is game active is false, right now it's checking if it's true. So what I need to do to check if it's false is I need to invert this if the game is not active. So if the game is not active, the first thing that I want to do is stop all of the ground in the background. So let's say ground, set speed, actually let's disable the bullets, and then background, disable the bullets, and the player, I want to set their animation, but I haven't actually loaded that animation yet, so let's go ahead and create a new animation here. We'll call this the player's hurt animation. It's actually the game over animation. Let's load that up. Okay, and then we'll say that the player set the animation to hurt. We've got this player here just throwing a little hissy fit. Okay, so let's see how that looks. We've got the player, he's running, and then when he hits the knight, that knight gets destroyed. And he sits there and throws a fit. Now I do still have stuff spawning and coming towards me. So let's disable that. Once the player is out, we should stop the spawning. So right here, here's the spawning. Let's go ahead and add another condition. Check the Boolean. We're only going to spawn items if is game active is true. So there, I'm going to hit this guy. I do still have this one red gem flying at me. But now the game is over and I'm just sitting here feeling sad for myself. So let's go ahead and throw in, let's go to the HUD and let's add a game over text. Say game over. Let's increase, let's change the font first. We'll make it match, so I have the fantasy font. Let's make it big, and we'll make it red to match the other text. Now, just like the last one, the initially visible should be false because I don't want to see it right when it pops up. And then in my event sheet, if game is not active, then I didn't name that. I don't want it to be called text. We will call this game over over display. And game over display. Set visibility to visible. So now we can look at that. And we'll see, I'm gonna hit this guy, I'm gonna be sad. Game over pops up, and that gem keeps flying. So let's go ahead and say that red gems, bullet, let's disable the red gems. And then also if there's another knight on the screen, let's disable that bullet behavior too. So, and this is gonna bother me, so I'm just gonna move these so I can have that all organized. There, game over.